Okay, ladies, remember we talked about like if we wanted to take our husband old suit jackets and customize them for us to be fitted more like a dress, more like a shirt. Um, so normally you'll open up the bottom of the lining right here, so we won't sew on top of the lining, and we'll just go into, you unloose these seams and go up into this without sewing on top of the lining. And then you take a dart and go down the back seam to make it, you know, your size. And then you also take it in on the sides so it could be fitted right there, okay? And don't go down the butt because then it'll be really, can't fit you, okay? So then you'll come around here to the front where the breast darts, and you'll do 2 darts right here underneath the breast. So what that'll do is make the jacket custom and fit. And see, it's too long in the sleeves, so I gotta hem these into the sleeve, but I flipped it inside out because we want it to be fitted. So you taking your husband's suit jacket and you alterating it to fit you. If you don't sew, your auntie sew, you'll do under here the breast dots to make it hug right here. You'll take in the waist, and then you'll go in the back seam. Now you'll open up this lining and go up underneath there and everything. And then a lot of my stuff I'm just doing like demos and things like that. Like it's not that deep, so I don't feel like taking this jacket loose and then hand sewing it back together. So I'm just gonna take darts 1, 2, and with the black thread, stitch it down, and I'm gonna leave it. So therefore, if I ever want to give this jacket away or whatever, we could just boop, boop, boop without cutting it and cutting a line and none of that. We just gonna go right on top of it. And then I'm gonna take a stitch down the back and then stitch the cuffs. So if I ever want to give this jacket away, this is a large suit jacket. All I have to do is take out the threads, pop, 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 and don't cut or do anything to the lining. I'm just doing the alterations on top of everything. So if I ever decided, you know, I'm done with this, and there's a family member that needs a suit jacket, I could, I didn't realize you're right there. I can undo the threads, undo the sleeves, and they can take the jacket. But we're making a jacket to be hugged and fitted. So this is the jacket with the theme. When I do finish the Beyonce hat, I wanted this jacket kind of sort of like she had. I think hers had all type of crystals on it, but I'm not going to put the crystals on it if I wind up giving this jacket away. So we're not going to go that far, but just a wide brim. So if that brim is 7 inches, Beyonce's I think was like probably 53. Now she probably had some that was 7 inches, but I was really intrigued by the real huge one she had. But that will cost me a lot of money, and not a lot of money, but more than what I want to pay. So probably a high like that might be 3, 4 to get one that huge, and to block it and do that. And then like, where would I wear a hat of that magnitude? So a lot of times I like to recreate stuff just for my YouTube channel, just to have something creative to do, and more like I'm doing themes than actually, you know what I mean? Well, with that 7 inch, I might actually wear that one outside, but I wouldn't want one as huge as Beyonce's, because just even trying to drive, you get what I'm saying, when them hats is so huge, especially with my hats now big. When I'm driving, I have to tilt that seat back because the brim of my hat be hitting the seat rest. So I really wouldn't in real life wear a hat of that magnitude. You know what I mean? The 7 inches. Okay, so that's why I wound up getting 7. But this how you will alterate. You do the 2 breast darts under here. And you see how it's already hugging. You'll do 2 darts around the side right there. And then you'll turn it around. And down the back seam, you'll do a dart down the back seam. And professionally do it, you will unhook this and go under the lining and do it. I'm doing it right on top of the lining because this is just like my theme, my Beyonce theme. I'm not doing it, that way. And then if I ever give this jacket away, we just remember pop the seam. All right, guys, you guys have a happy new year, and thank you guys for watching. So this one will be coming soon. I don't know when, but this one will be coming soon. And then the Valentine's Day dress, that'll be next month. So we're going to get this done, and we're going to be doing the Beyonce theme. And then I'll bring y'all above. I might start buffing the hat today and start shaping it and putting the sweatband in. We'll see. All right, guys. Happy New Year again. Toodles.